Well, Nathan, congrats on your first win here in the Premier League. You played for the first time in Ahoy, Rotterdam, against a Dutch player with such a big Dutch crowd. How was that?
Very tough. I loved it. I really enjoyed it. That Michael felt the pressure tonight. That wasn't Michael. I've never seen Michael practice like he did in the back room before he walked on stage. But yeah, he struggled. He felt the pressure. The crowd was tough, but I got the win. And I think once I beat Michael, I felt relaxed, felt calm, and the fans got on my side, obviously because I've knocked Michael out. So yeah, it's fantastic.
When I see you play, I see a player playing with so much joy on stage. Where does it come from?
There is no joy tonight, mate. But honestly, listen, I enjoyed myself on there. I look where we came from 4 or 5 years ago. Nothing. I'm now playing in front of 11,000 people on Sky Sports in the Premier League. So why would I not smile? You know what I mean? I'm loving my life. I've got a fantastic life, and I just enjoy myself. I take everything in its stride.
You've won 2 titles on TV before, and I know this is just a weak title in the Premier League, but do you still consider this as some form of TV title?
No, no. I take it as I've stopped the rot of losing in finals.
Yeah.
Proto European TV. I think I've lost my last 5 finals, so it's nice to stop that rot. But it's a Premier League night. It's not a TV major or anything like that. But listen, I'm still happy with the win, and it puts me in good contention for the rest of the season.
Yeah. Last question. You're in the top 4 now. Ready to compete, I assume.
Pardon?
Ready to compete in the.
Yeah, of course. Obviously, I've been in the top 4 since week 1, and I fell out of it 2 weeks ago. So when you're chasing people, it's very tough. They're now chasing me, so the pressure's back on Johnny and Michael. Potentially Dimmy. But yeah, I'm in that top 4. They've got to catch me, and good luck to them.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Nathan, congratulations. A week in darts is a long time. Last week, I don't think I've ever seen you so emotionally upset on that stage. What's the week been like for you to get ready for this week?
Very tough. People don't understand what I've been through. Not just this week, but the last 2 or 3 months. Very tough, personally. I went to speak to, I'm not embarrassed to say it, I went to speak to someone, I like called Sean, fantastic, he's done miracles with me. I pulled out of Wigan and spent some quality time with my family. My kid's grown about 3 inches since the last time I saw her. Went Blackpool, Michael went Vegas, Geren went Tenerife, I went sunny old Blackpool. But it was fantastic, spent a bit of time with my family. I've not threw a dart since last Thursday, and just got refreshed and, kind of realised why I'm doing all this for. I'm doing all this for my family and, for us to all have a better life. And I just turned up this week thinking, it could be worse. It could be, could be turned up on I've never been a builder, I was an accountant, but I could turn up on a building site for 60 quid, I'm playing in front of 10,000, 11,000 people. Just go in there and enjoy yourself and relax. And that's what I've done. And, I tried to enjoy myself tonight and I come out on top. And, yeah, after the week I've had, what a result.
We'll touch on what you said in your Sky interview as well. You said you didn't know if you wanted to play on the stage again after last week. Was it really that bad? And look, we've seen you do many great things on that stage, the highs and the lows, but that's quite something to run through your mind that you didn't know if you want to do anymore.
Yeah, it's been bad. I'm dealing with it. There's clearly been a flaw with my throw. As everyone can see, the world can see, there's been an issue with my throw. I'm dealing with it. I'm working with the right people to sort this thing out. And I've just won a Premier League night beating world number 3, world number 2 and world number 7 with a flaw in my throw. So imagine how good I'll be when it's all bang on.
Going into that game against Michael, everyone else has played and the contenders around you have all fallen. You said the pressure was on Michael playing in front of his home crowd. Was there extra pressure on you because everyone else had lost as well?
The potentially could have been tonight. But like you just touched on then, with what happened last Thursday, I didn't put no pressure on myself tonight. I was going up there and I just wanted to be able to throw a dart, and I wanted to enjoy the moment. What an amazing crowd. I just wanted to go on there and just try and enjoy the moment. I said to Michael when he walked on, I said, I've got the best seat in the house tonight. Right? As a kid watching this, I'm on stage against Michael with 11,000 Dutch all singing his name, front row seats, for free. You know what I mean? It was an amazing experience, but listen, I've loved this tonight. The crowd have been fantastic. Yeah, I've had a pretty pants week, but you know, that's sport, that's life, you get on with it, and tonight I put that up to the back of my head, and hopefully this is the start of a fantastic season.
Pleasure as always, and cheers for us, lad.
Thank you.
Nathan, were you shocked by the level of Michael van Geren tonight?
No, I wouldn't say no, not really, because I've never seen a guy practice so much before a game, and he felt it. Listen, I'm not Michael van Geren. I've never won world titles. I've never performed it, but I've not won what he's won, and he has one tournament a year to perform in front of his crowd. And you know, I speak to Gezi and that, and he goes, it's the hardest thing you ever do. I feel it in Blackpool. All the crowd support me in Blackpool. It's really tough, and he felt it tonight. But listen, the guys won enough. Let someone else have a chance. You know what I mean? But
yeah, how was it to play as the underdog?
I'm always underdog, aren't I?
Yeah, but always with the crowd now.
I'm always underdog. I enjoy it. I love it. You know, I love going on there and beating people when people don't think I'm going to win. That's what I get a buzz off. And yeah, they didn't want me to win. I won, and then they turned and they cheered me on. So, you know, full respect to the crowd tonight. It's been great.
Yeah, now it's a perfect night because you're back in the top 4.
Yep.
So I think now it's going on because the goal is top 4, of course.
Of course.
Did you consider that you can actually win the Premier League then?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. If I didn't think I'd win the Premier League, when Matt rings me and says you're in the Premier League, if I didn't think I could win it, I'd say don't put me in. I know I can win the Premier League. You know, I made the playoffs the only 2 times I've been in it. I made the final, got beat in the semis. I know I can win the Premier League. Otherwise, I won't be here.
You mentioned it before, but how important for you personally was this win?
Massive. You have no idea. Like it was huge. Yeah, all I'm going to say, it was a big win.